She kept it so real, I fuck with her forever. She kept it so real, I fuck with her forever. She kept it so real, I fuck with her forever. What's up, guys? Hi, Capricorns. Welcome to my channel. Welcome back to my channel. I'm Eccentric RockStar'Seed, and I have another intuitive message. Keep in mind, take what resonates, leave what does not. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. You got money moves. You know, I was like sorting out my cards and I found this. I see your pay raise is going up by the hundreds. Like your salary is going up by the hundreds, if not the thousands or the 10,000 or 100,000. It's a first for a lot of different things, going in tens and hundreds. First million, first 10 million, reaching for 100 million, reaching for 100,000, reaching for 10,000. You could be saving money and you finally hit a goal. I just hit 10,000, or I was able to save 1,000, even an extra $100 this month. Cool. Okay. I was doing some shuffling, minding my own business, and I feel very inspired by your reading. Forgetting the fact that there's a full moon in Capricorn, so there's a lot of optimism, a lot of creativity, a lot of expression. Look, a lot of expression. I'm going to keep that for you. Okay? A lot of optimism. Look, hope, purity, gratitude, and sanctuary. Okay? You can even take peace too. There you go. Like this is, all these cards is basically telling a story. Innocence. What you were thinking were right. Okay? Kindred spirits. Yes, your ancestors put y'all together. Or yes, you're following the lead of what your ancestors already established. You can come from a lineage of entrepreneurs. Okay? The wisdom is in you. I feel like you're having dreams. Okay? Capricorn, I'm jumping like all over the place. First of all, there's channel songs. That was Young Dolph Forever that I was singing. I don't have rights to his music. And then I hear Sade, No Ordinary Love. I hear Lemuria. You could be naming a daughter that, but it's about creating heaven on earth. Heaven on earth. It's happening. Whatever you're doing is happening. And you have expression. You kept it so real. That's why I was singing the Young Dolph lyrics. And then it's like you hold the codes of Lemuria. What Lemuria represents in this reading is you could be having a lot of dreams of your past life, or how well established you were in your past life, or you're getting premonitions about your place in the Jannah. That means heaven. Or that, and you're also receiving spiritual upgrades. That, and you're also, you're having those dreams, and I think it's telling you where you're headed. Like the path that you're on now, or everything that's led up to this point, is taking you to your place. And your status in society is changing. Okay? It's changing. The Winter Soldier. I see a lot of Queen of Swords, King of Swords energy. But Capricorn is a masculine energy. So Swords energy. Highly intellectual. Only dealing with the facts. You only speak professional. That's it. Like, I don't even think you make time for personal relationships. Or you're just not that good at it. It's something about it. So as I was shuffling cards, you got spiritual awakening, okay? Energetic upgrades, a new way of being. I really feel like you're being creative. This is where Lemuria come from. It looks like broccoli, like heaven on earth. And then I got the muse of astrology on top of awakening. And the way you're feeling about it is you got the Chariot. Bonding, acceptance, and servants. It's like you could be a person who's been doing a lot of good deeds, or just racking up on good deeds. Like people know they can rely on you, or they're quickly coming to know that you are reliable. You have the gift of living in a moment. Okay, enhancing a lot of gratitude and appreciation for the day-to-day experiences. And this is like true acceptance and letting go of expectations, for what your life should be, and embracing what it is right now. You're making a lot out of what your life is right now, so you probably feel more abundant now. So that's like raising your frequency and your vibration for whatever it is you're working towards, the goals that you're working towards, just by being. That was the hardest thing for you. It's like, so I feel like talking to somebody who had to let go of being in control. but this is bringing deep healing to your physical and emotional selves, down to all your very cells. By reconfiguring, you're deprogramming this out with the old negative way of thinking and into the new way of processing your daily life. It's a lot more lighthearted these days. After all, it's about perspective. So I feel like you're facing your fears and you're seeing reality over projections, and you're living in your truth. And that's what your truth look like. I feel like you're at a space in life where you're remembering your place. So I feel like you alchemist who you once were, and you're shedding it for who you're, transitioning into you're answering to the call of what's true nature for you. Okay? And it's kind of bringing you into union with your higher self. This is new beginnings. I told you could be having a little girl. I feel like that. And you have a lot more balance in your life. And you're listening to your intuition. And you're healing. You're healing through some things that you may not have thought was a big deal. It's your intuition that's heightened. It could have been some kind of manipulation where someone's trying to harden your crown chakra and you persevered through it. Like you kept it so real, I fuck with her forever. You stayed in that playful energy until the person eventually exposed themselves, or whatever was working against you, return to sender. Okay? I feel like somebody wanted power over you, but you hold the key to your own intellect because you don't have the mindset of enslavement. You have freedom. Okay? I feel like your life, like the energy you're in, is very harmonious. A lot of people can pick that up about you. You're very patient. I feel like that as well. And you don't enter into any conversation or any interaction with people except with gentleness. And people's perception of you have changed. All in divine timing. With empathy and compassion for yourself. You pour a lot of that back into yourself. You learn to trust the process, the Most High. See how she's a butterfly? She transitioned, and you come with pure intentions. I think people are starting to learn that about you. And you know how to center yourself. But you don't come alone. You have protection, which is obvious when you're going through spiritual upgrades. Okay, you took a step out on blind faith, and everything just played out for you, and the phony people exposed themselves. Your discernment got a lot more stronger and sharper, and there's no love loss. That's just the way it is. Okay? Because really, you're the star of the show. You're the one with the integrity. You're the one with the strength. I feel like you carry a lot of your connections, or have been, and you're putting a stop to that. You can celebrate by yourself. This card is always my card of people moving either with you or against you in passion, with that red, or with anger or aggression. I feel like someone was overly aggressive with you and it turned you off, and now, they made a choice to go against you. It's the things that they were doing under the moon, something I'm hearing about under the moon, and how it bounced back. It went back to them because it turned you off as a lesson not to do that. Okay? It's like your beauty could be distorted, and you surrender to what all the lessons, even if it's an alternative route from where you're trying to go, it's always a lesson in it, and it evolved you with all these butterflies in here. Shadow self. I feel like somebody operates more in their shadow side, or you pull to the surface what's really going on in somebody's shadow without even, you're not a person who growls around or knows around a lot. It's just you were in that receptive, that feminine energy, or that person was in feminine energy and wanted to pull you out of your element or pull you away from what you're supposed to be doing. I feel like somebody is serving a huge distraction in your life, but it's clearly that if it was your counterpart with these two swans here, when you find a partner, you find a partner for life. I feel like someone took that for granted and just felt like because they know you're their life partner, they can just play those types of games with you because you're going to be there no matter what. But just because y'all don't go with other people, or you may not go with other people, doesn't mean that person isn't blocked off from your energy. You're protected. And it's probably for the sake of this union, or for their own development. Your energy levels don't match. With the adventure card, you're like upbeat, optimistic, ready to go to Rome on a spiritual retreat, or just see the world, and you are traveling to see the world. I just feel like you breathed into town in a different energy, and it's not what that person is used to or accustomed to. But it doesn't stop you that because this person didn't know better, they couldn't do better, or they couldn't do right by you. It never stopped you. Like, they see you now as like you design your own postcards or something, or you're sending that person postcards because you agreed to be friends. So this person knows somewhat of what's going on with you. Even as life propels you forward, that person can still be stuck in transition. It's been a change in the wind. You sought wisdom, and you realize it's better for your own growth and development. Like, you didn't do all that hard work for somebody to bring down your frequency. You know what it takes to live a full, abundant life on your own terms. And I feel like you were put in somebody's life to be that example. Not necessarily, you can teach them, but you're trying to be an example, or you are being an example to that person. That person's intuition might have been a little blocked. I said something about dreams. I feel like you saw your place in heaven. I also feel like you're creating a lot of abundance on earth. You've seen your place in heaven by way of positivity. Like, your place in heaven is somewhere real special, okay? And you having these energetic upgrades has sharpened your intuition and your premonition, where you can dream about these things, and it's like your higher self. I feel like you are your higher self at this point. The best self that the world is going to get, period. And you saw a lot of that in your dreams, and now you realize you're living out all the stuff you saw within the past year. And you're in deep reflection. Like, you're a person who ponders a lot. That's a gift of studying. It's to be able to reflect and ponder and work those muscles. You know, you have sharp. I just feel like you're highly intellectual. It sounds like a lot of patronism, but that's just the energy. I don't give a shit. Okay? You're highly intellectual, and you're on to something really big, and it's something innovative that's going to change the world, and it's your truth. I feel like the truth of it is, you're teaching someone that you can still be enamored, and that person can mean a great deal to you, or this thing can mean a great deal to you, but you come with a lot of self-love. So it does not mean that just because the person's in a lower vibration, you're not afraid of letting that person stay in that low vibration, or that that workspace that's too toxic, or your family that's too toxic, or the neighborhood you live in is just too toxic, or the people you're doing business with is toxic. You live in your truth, and that scares the shit out of people. That's just the bottom line. I feel like you're a winter soldier, and here we go again with the awakening. A new way of being. You're not even the same person. You can't even correlate with people come to you with a complaint about something you might have did that might have offended somebody. You're not that person anymore, so you can't even recollect with it. Grace. I feel like the way you get your message across is assertive, but you come with a lot of grace. It's your character. Okay? People see you as abundant. Very abundant. Just by smiling can do a lot for people, and it helps people to release any negative feelings or any ill way of feeling in that moment. You have a way of like nursing them through it, you know, as a great support system. That's what I said. So what is the overall energy? Oh, you also, with the LEMURIA, you have the creativity. Some of you are switching careers, starting from ground zero in a whole new career. Or someone's writing writing a book or a song or writing songs about this experience. Like it gave somebody raw material. You guys also have green calcite, which is about fertility, abundance, and growth. You know, it's around you. I feel like you're in that abundant energy. You know, you have a lot of clarity, positivity, and heightened awareness, like I said. And you spend a lot of time outside. You get a lot of your inspiration from outside. It transmutes stagnant old beliefs into the courage to explore outside your comfort zone. I feel like you pull somebody out of their comfort zone, moving forward. Even if you're not around to see it, you're pulling somebody into your way of doing things, and it's pissing everybody else off. So there's a lot of beauty in being imperfect, and growth occurs only when we allow ourselves the room to expand. So that third eye chakra, like I said, and an open heart together makes you very powerful, Capricorn. That's the positive side of that devil card, and helping you to let go of like past resentments and planting seeds for your growth and expansion. Somebody's in love with you, and they're going to be in love with you till the end of time. That's just the way it is. I feel like, wow, when I flipped, all I did was pick the cards up. A new romantic cycle begins. You and your loved ones are safe. A lot of Cancer energy. Or somebody has those characteristic traits. So how you feeling about that? Don't let pride get in your way. Did you drop your pride? Emotions are running high. It's nothing. I don't think you're going to be able to do anything about putting pride. I don't know. I don't think it's going to be that easy to just act with pride about this one. I don't think so. Somebody's smelling your absence. Somebody's feeling your absence. They're enjoying your absence. They don't enjoy your absence. Correction. I apologize. Okay? That wasn't shuffling. You just look like a glamour spell. That's what I heard. What does a glamour spell look like? Somebody who looks too good to be true. You look like a glamour spell. That you're getting that reputation. Like it's something too good to be true. It's just negative. I honor how I want. I honor how I want to feel. Somebody is. And to clarify that, attack, pain, and fear, judgment, and any form of separation are merely cause for help. And I'm putting that on there. The emotions are running high. Yeah, they are. I just feel like you're super excited. I feel like you're in that supercharged energy. River of blessings. Well, that's no surprise. And to clarify that, it's twin flames. A soul partner, eternal connection. What'd you do to this person, Capricorn? All I did was not look back, made the right adjustments, and kept on moving forward. That's what I did. All right. Twin flames. You can't. It's your. This speaks to the people who are learning what that twin flame journey is. They learning that this connection don't make sense. Consider my normal thought process. Somebody likes a lot of thoughts. Why did that come out like that? Thoughts process. The overall energy is a Hierophant because you took the lead, and that's my Malcolm X card. Yep. Discernment, Judgment card. That's opposing. That's like Scorpio. That's a balance of yin yang energy. Scorpio and Taurus energy. You don't have to be those signs, but that's the energy that you're floating in. That's why this person is like, this is fixated energy right here. So whether you're fixated on making it work or just surrendering that it's going to take more work, I don't know. Put it where it fits. But what this looks like is somebody who is in an elite position or the opportunity to become elite, like you're going in the Hall of Fame. That's another song by Young Dolph, because in this picture, in the judgment card, this is a person walking, she's looking at the murals, she's like she's in a city park or something like that, and it's a wall full of murals. So it could be somebody, this could, like in the picture, it looked like people from the military, soldiers, like people on the front line. But I'm sorry, y'all. But what I feel like what I'm getting from this is you're in the Hall of Fame. Like you're going into the Hall of Fame. I feel like you are. Ooh. Peace. I think you're tired of somebody's crap. I'm going to tell you why I think you're tired of somebody's crap and it's propelling you forward. That flew out because you're in retreat. Like, I feel like this is my prophet, my person who, like, it goes back to the hadith where the messenger didn't light his wires. He felt like his wires were being unappreciative of his efforts and what he was doing to the impact and the blessing he was in their life. They were so hung up on worldly things. I think that was your person. And you're showing them that is more to life than these worldly things. I come in with that spiritual guidance. And he fasts from all his wives for 28 days straight. And then to clarify that is the retreat card. This is my hermit card. This is somebody who seeks inner wisdom. You don't know that this connection is, you don't feel like this connection is not mature enough or something. Or you're just exhausted or grown plain sick of somebody making excuses with the attack, pain, fear, judgment, projecting all that negativity out. It's a call for help, but this person didn't want help. So you do what you do best. What flipped over is this is my Queen of Pentacles card. Capricorn, you worked on yourself. You start working on yourself and this person is like, what in the hell just happened? Like, I need your support. Like, I feel like you're trying to move on from me or something, but these are your strengths. It's like you make sure your health remains intact at all times. There's no two ways about it. And how are you making all this work for you? You trust your path. This is like my 8 of Cups. You see how she's walking away or walking to something? You see this is my, how many public platform cards do I have now? Not only, so you sought inner wisdom, you answered the call. What is your soul calling you to do? If you knew you would be supported, what would you do? You took a walk out on blind faith and you shared your voice, expression. Like that card I had, that freedom of expression card. Where did I put it? Hold on. I don't know. It's somewhere, but that freedom of expression card is you. I told you, you come up with a lot of sword energy. This is my Queen of Swords or King of Swords. You dig what I'm saying? Because you answered to your call. You're not making this stuff up. You're on a public platform or you're about to be in the Hall of Fame. You're taking the route in life that's going to drive you to be notorious. Okay? You're going on a public platform. Wealth and famous. You're going to make some money doing things on your own terms. That's just the bottom line. I am enough. Mother, daughter, sister. Your strengths. Psych. Yeah, you keep your intuition is very sharp. Very sharp. And then that's a 37, so that can break down to a 10. But it's a lot of butterflies. As I was telling you, that butterflies, that evolution. And you telling your partner, I'm not chasing you. You want to be in that receptive energy, and that leaves you no choice to really put you in that masculine energy to try to chase. Like, you could have accidentally did that, or it could have been attempted to pull you to do that. If somebody's pulling back, you see how that ding went off? Somebody wanted you to be stuck on them with the psych. But no, a peacock is somebody who's colorful, vibrant, beautiful, You know, they radiant. Like peacocks are real pretty to look at. But and that's a 6. That's balance. I feel like I don't know all of what I'm talking about. I just know what it feels like. I just know that you're not going to be disrespected no more. I hope this reading is making sense. But you've had enough. I feel like the illusion is off. The rose-colored glasses is off. Where you're saying, I'm enough. By myself. I could do this by myself. If the person does not want to come here, they want to project a lot of negativity or just live somewhere that's too low vibrational for what I'm trying to do. It's like you, without thinking twice, instinctually push somebody away to make them feel, to make them realize this ain't that. Spend time with animals and drinking tea. Drinking tea is like detoxing your body and just zenning out. You on your zen shit. If you listen to Lil Wayne on Can't Nobody featuring DMX, he's talking about, I'm on my zen shit, all right? I'm not on that DM shit, all right? I don't want to hear, you don't want to hear that shit right now. It's just too much silliness that come with that. Okay? Self-love, a lot of self-love. This is what you're doing. Spending time with animals and hydrating. That keeps your intuition sharp. And drinking tea. Ain't nobody playing about their life. That's what I'm getting from your reading, Capricorn. Here, we can further amplify. I feel like I should go get a different deck. So I am. Okay, I'm back. I'm about to shuffle the cards. I feel like you're telling somebody, leave me alone. I don't really want to fuck with you like that right now. Like, I don't like your vibe. You just trying to stay stuck. Like, I think it's really annoying you that you're, why are we still going through this? You could be in your late 20s, early 30s, even 40s. You just don't have time. You're not beat for somebody's foolery. So we're shuffling for Capricorn. I don't know. Think of a question or how this resonates with you. I just feel like it's all about you. What all this sums up to me is you remember your place. You're doing your best. You're putting your best foot forward. You're making money moves, and you're just done. It's too late. You're just done. The High Priestess, that gives me higher calling, but that also correlates with the Hierophant. Those are counterparts. Okay, and what's on the bottom? The Nine of Wands. I feel like you quietly moving away, using that kind of discernment, is going to put somebody in a bad headspace. I feel like they felt your energy shift already. They're feeling it shift. Like, I can feel it by the days or the seconds. This person is slipping away from me. Like, this person takes you as a possession. They're not really doing their shadow work. Their emotions are running high. While you're creating heaven on earth, they're having, like, the weirdest time now regarding money, regarding peace, regarding happiness. They don't have that tranquil. It's like they thought they could rely on you for it. But it's like, if I got 9 pentacles on my own, this is 2 9s now. That's you and the person. 9 of Wands, 9 of Pentacles. Okay? Unbeknownst to them, or unbeknownst to you, I feel like you keep a lot of it to yourself with the High Priestess. You're not letting anybody know what's your next move. You're just going to pop out looking completely different, looking dapper, sharp intuition. Nobody's going to be able to like patronize you. It's like you don't want to be able to read through people's bullshit, but you can't help it. It's just a natural thing because you're in a healthy space. Like at least you're called to. It's like you didn't expect to evolve as fast as you did, but you are. What else for Capricorn? Ace of Pentacles. This comes with repentance. That Nine of Pentacles is like, with the Ace is the Ten of Pentacles. Okay? And this didn't come without repentance. Or this is not going to come without repentance. And on the bottom, Knight of Pentacles. It's like very, take your time, slow and steady wins the race. What's underneath that? Ace of Wands. What's underneath that? Four of Wands. Okay? Celebration. Someone wants to marry you, but you are having a hard time trusting that the friendship is as solid as it needs to be. You want the relationship to be more solid than it needs to be, but you put the Four of Wands with the Ace of Wands, that's Five of Wands. Okay? Somebody tried to, an attempt to compete. What are they competing about? There's a number of things about that. Okay? The Knight of Pentacles, they took their sweethearted time or dragged their feet to try to manipulate you to put all your cards on the table. That's no more. Now they feel a little jealous. I think it's a rage because there's a Nine of Wands here. With the Ace, the 9 and the Ace is a 10. Just like this is your 10 of Pentacles, this is a 10 of Wands. So it's a burden for somebody because they didn't take their blessing. It's like you could be homeless, for example. And I use that because that's a very traumatic experience and it's very tough to go through something like that. But say you get a blessing in disguise that somebody's able to buy you a bus ticket so you can go back and be with your family. You don't have to be in the streets or be alone somewhere. And you don't take that bus ticket, now you're burdened with the oppression of being in the streets. You're at the mercy of, you gotta hope the cops don't see you. You gotta go and create in secret places to go to sleep. Like, it's terrible to not have no place to go, but it's more terrible to be in that delusional frame of mind. That Nine of Wands energy does represent a form of a mental instability or some kind of psychotic break. So me giving an example like that is an indication that somebody could be on the verge of a psychotic break, or you didn't realize they were having a psychotic break, or your health improvement, because you could have been sick for a while or went through changes for a while, and that could have been, it's all coming to the surface now that you've been like rescued and annihilated. It's annihilating whatever somebody did under the moon. It goes back to under the moon because the aces are God to me. That's a second chance or an opportunity for repentance, or his wrath, because he's got a pentacle in his hand for this person. Okay, slowly building, like you're building a more secure foundation with the Knight of Pentacles, and that same energy of being slow, which means the other person is going to be like this for a long time because, like I said, the Ace, he's got a wand in this hand, so he's mad. The Ace of Wands is spiritual. You try to spiritually attack my person that I picked for you. You ask me for this person and you go and spiritually attack them, or want to hang around people who want to spiritually attack them. See what I do to you. So it's like, if you listen to the beginning of the reading about seeing your place in heaven, Lemuria, celebrating heaven on earth, but I also got the premonition that you're dreaming about either your status of who you were in the past life, and it's kind of propelling you, and it's like God telling you your status is going to be generous in this life. You've always been someone who's been secure, or your vulnerabilities have always been protected no matter what comes your way. And this person, the same way, is going to be solid and stable for you. When you take your time and do it right, it's more solid, it's unbreakable. Likewise, the mirroring effect is that same slow energy. So this is your Jenna, the key to your Jenna. So your heaven on earth, your Nine of Pentacles and your Ace of Pentacles, that's heaven on earth for somebody, and it's hell for somebody else. With the Nine of Wands and the Ace of Wands means the 10 of Wands. But then you got the 5 of Wands and the Ace of Wands, is, I mean, the Four of Wands and the Ace of Wands will be the Five of Wands. That's competition. Okay? That's somebody who's like it's giving me crab in a barrel energy. It's giving me somebody trying to hold on for dear life, and they can't. Because they shouldn't have been fucking buddy with somebody who was working against you. That means they was working against you. They come to you with that Barzini business. That's a traitor. Even if they don't tell you that they was a part of it. You dig what I'm saying? Like, you can listen. It's never what a person's saying. It's what they're not saying. So that Knight of Pentacles is representing that dual energy. Like that Hierophant is representing that dual education. Your spiritual, you already knew because you see it in your dreams. You just didn't say nothing with the High Priestess right there. Okay, and you use your discernment. And no, that's why people don't realize what is going on with you and how are you making these silent moves. And this is making this person freaking paranoid and schizophrenic. But when you attack and you project pain, fear, and judgment, or any form of separation, you did all that to manipulate and take your sweetheart time and sabotage what you knew you were supposed to be doing. It's a call for help. Something's wrong with you. To have disrespected somebody who is a peacock priestess and has a strong psyche. And now when I pick the deck up, that's the Eight of Swords. Eight of Swords. Devil energy. The flip side of that devil energy. So there's a strong influence on them for worse, and it's a strong influence that you're showing up as for the better. Do y'all still want to be twin flames? You think it's easy to be a twin flame? Okay, I'm not saying go out there and just tolerate somebody abusively attacking you, but sometimes people come with a lower frequency. They're going to be on a negative side of things. Their emotions are going to run high, and they're going to express it in a very toxic way. Hence, the full moon in Capricorn, optimism. Your optimism is somebody's pessimism. They're pessimistic because they cannot have what was granted for you, Capricorn. I'll cuss your ass out. I don't care. I'll just say it and keep on going. For Capricorn, it's eccentric RockStar'Seed. And I have all the intuitive messages. And you keep in mind that you can take it how you want to. Take what resonates, leave what does not. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Okay, with the Death card here, you don't even recognize the person. You could have recognized it, but still wasn't at the evolved space that you're in now, because this experience propelled you to that next level. It pushed you up because it shows you what you don't want. Okay, I told you, you're alchemist energy, and it's slow and intimate. Like that climax was slow and intimate, wasn't it? Yeah, turned your ass out. Oh, I don't want to be a player no more. I bet you don't. Okay, playing silly games and messing with a high priestess. There's no better pussy or dick than a high priestess. No, it's not. Now you want to be acting like all fucking possessive and territorial and disrespectful to that person's time, space, or energy, whether you're doing it to their face or not. This person, listen, nobody have time for that. Okay? We're not going to go on and on because this is an awakening. And it happened during the full moon. Something you ain't have. Oh, look who decided to show up when you split the deck. You got the Hangman. You know who the Hangman is. That's diabolical. Okay, and you got the Three of Wands. What was you over there doing? Trying to do things your way. Not trying to see things from a different perspective. But now you see things from a different perspective. You know spirituality inside out now because it tore you a new asshole. Didn't it? Not quite literally, but spiritually. You want the angel of death to come to you while you doing negative shit like that to a chosen person? No, you do not. You better take your time. Take your time and do it right. Don't be trying to cut corners and try to do it the fast way. It has to be a simpler way. The simple way is slow and steady wins the race. Slow and steady. Hermit mode. Seeking wisdom. Or you over there seeking knowledge. On the Capricorn, while the Capricorn is got their damn head in a book somewhere, or on a public platform. Three of Pentacles, Self-love. Work on yourself. Self-love is the best love. You have God's love here, and you have God's wrath here on one hand. Okay? You know that it's like this person didn't realize they couldn't hide. Nobody wants to just put all in. Let's be clear. Nobody wants to put their negative traits. You don't want to highlight your negative traits, but they have a way of showing themselves when they go undealt with. Okay? If you're meeting somebody or you're getting to know somebody, it's true you're not going to show them your negative characteristic traits and expect them to fall in love with you. They're going to run for the hills. But when they're in all, it's like, it's one thing to not focus on the negative, and there's quite another to not deal with the negative. Okay, that makes the negative, it highlights the negative within itself. It's almost like you're beautifying the character defects. They're showing up on the surface, like somebody getting all glamored up. I don't know why I said it like that, but that's how it came out. But you and your self-love, Capricorn, well, this person is like, I don't want you to know what I'm doing. I'm just going to do it. Okay? I'm trying to figure out if that email or that text came through. Because I need these people to help me distort the image of my person by inflicting pain and instilling fear and projecting judgment on them, like they ought to be ashamed of themselves. When it's you who need to be ashamed of yourself. You do need to go in hermit mode. Okay? Take a look at yourself. Why is the wrath of God on you and the blessings on that person? Figure out what that means. Twin flame. Ooh. We know how you feel, Capricorn. We hear you venting your shit. Okay? You coming up as the Queen of Swords. You have no time for bullshit. Now she's on the board twice. Okay? Oh, you trying to bully me? You trying to spiritually attack me or verbally? This is like verbal and mental things that were said or done to you to make you put you down, to make you feel like you had a 5. It's only a 5, and 5s can be changed. Only 5 you got is the 5 extra minutes you take to make sure you look good. They end up looking like this. That's why they're on the side with the 5 of Wands. Or that 4 and that ace equaling a 5. The Capricorn, I think you get the point, okay? You clearly see what you should be doing. If you haven't been doing your beauty stuff, get started. Work out, drink water, rest, and look good. And take care of yourself. And all of that is going to make those psychic attacks and the bullying and the feeling like you're not good enough, or somebody trying to make you feel like that or manipulate you to feel like that. Something about the full moon, or something somebody's doing under the moon or in secret with this Hermit card and this Priestess. They didn't think you'd pick that up. Well, I got news for them. We on to your shit, okay? You can't be no liar and play in my face. I'll slap you. Capricorn, tell them to go back to the drawing board and go figure something else out. Let's stop right there. Capricorn, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Until next time.